I got together with Matt Osgood a couple of years ago, actually, I think, and we just started to play with one or two of the prayers in the Anglican liturgy for worship. And one of the things is this opening section where it says, "In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, grace and peace be with you," or something like that. Really, the song comes from there. It's about being a preparation for worship, identifying that we are gathered, identifying who we are, identifying what we're here to do, and then really just, as the song says, kind of lifting our hearts to heaven and focusing on God and proclaiming our worship. The team was so helpful because I pretty much nailed, I think, the melody and the shape of the verse, but verse 2, when I first brought it to them, that was practically the chorus. And I went away and turned it into verse 2, worked on another chorus, brought that along. That actually became the bridge. It took a while to then find the right chorus. There were a few red herrings, kind of diversion into a different time signature and then back. But yeah, without that, they made it. They really make the songs.
I'm really conscious in my sort of day job as a worship leader, as a worship director, that when we come to a Sunday, people are just coming from, you know, all different places in their lives. On any given week, some people have had, you know, the best week of their life and sometimes the worst week of their life as well. And so when you're all kind of gathering together, you really want to give a point where people can sort of just tune into the amazing, profound thing that is when the church gathers to worship. So I think a gathering song is such a useful way to do that.
So for me, the gathering place to kind of gather this group of people from very diverse experiences and backgrounds into a moment that is making history, I think has so much potential.
So great in power and glorious in grace, so how
I see it very much as an opening to worship, something that we just stand up and belt out together. But I can imagine as well, you could fit it in with some of that liturgy, you know, where the person leading the service says, "In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, grace and peace be with you," or some of those words that are often used, "Open our lips and our mouth shall declare your praise," just said over the intro as you lead into the song. And then I think you come back out of it and you probably carry on into something which is more praise, more of a reflection on who God is, what He's done, or maybe even into confession.
open our hearts, open our minds, we're trusting you to change us. Open our lives, let Jesus shine anew.
Yep, on the intro I'm just playing one chord per bar. Like that. Maybe a slight movement sort of halfway through there, just did a little thing with the sixths. Just to break it up slightly. Then on the chorus, I moved to doing 2 chords per bar with a slight accent on the offbeat like this. Second verse, just slightly developed the piano part we're going to, an arpeggiate, it's a very simple arpeggio. Just root and fifth, an octave like this, with the a 2-note voicing in the left hand like this. Chorus 2, the same. Chords per bar. On the middle 8, I was following these stabs with the rest of the band. Quite nice putting a little crescendo on those. Then back to a chorus, it's the same as the previous choruses, and then on the final Oh no, actually there was a little breakdown chorus where I went back to this arpeggio part, similar to the second verse, but putting in a G minor there. Then it goes into a full chorus again, 2 chords per bar, and on the last chorus I moved up a couple of positions and did this. Nice big octaves in the left hand, give it a bit of power. Then back to 1 chord per bar for the intro at the end. We stayed with that chorus. That's about it.
So we had a capo 3 on, so it's sort of this A from A minor thing. That kind of thing carries on through the song.
You're missing the sort of first upbeat quite often, aren't you?
Yeah, it's a bit of
Upstroke.
space. Yeah, it's a sort of rhythm, yeah. Oh yeah, the bridge has that sort of... then back in. But then when it repeats, you do that same rhythm, but sort of keep it going, so let it ring. Sort of idea. Yeah, we did a second guitar part, but we kept the same sort of capo, but we just sort of played it differently, just a little less strumming, and kept it to the low strings as well. So sort of. So a lot of the time, even for the C chords, I'm putting in the G below, so you get quite a rich, and the same for the D. I'm kind of adding in the A below. So you get nice.
And why haven't you just doubled up the same part? Why have you done...
Well, I mean, you could do, and it would sound okay, but then if you do something slightly different like this, it just sort of adds a different sort of element, and it sounds a bit richer, a bit fuller, instead of being identical.
Sure. On the verse, I'm playing a groove in 6/8 with the kick on the 1 and the snare on the 4. So. So that's the verse. The chorus is similar, apart from on every second bar I add a tom, high tom on the 5th note and the floor tom on the 6th. I also play on the ride and the hats, so it's between the two. I also have a bridge part which goes like this. So what we have there is we have the floor tom on 1, 2 and 3, snare on the 4. Then the second part is the snare on the 1, high tom on the 2, floor tom on the 3, and then the snare back again on the 4. And then in between those we're going onto the ride and playing a very similar part.
The intro is pretty simple. Yeah. And the verse is even simpler, just one note for every chord basically. So but really simple for the verses. And then choruses. sort of thing for the choruses. And do you want the bridge as well?
Yeah, give us the bridge.
Okay, the bridge is that. Just like that.
That's great, thank you. And you've got a 5-string bass there.
Yeah.
If you didn't have that bottom string,
So you could play the nice low E flats, or you just play them higher up instead.
perfect. Thank
They
you.
both sound really good.
Open our hearts, open our minds, we're trusting.